Hi, everyone. Welcome to this month's 8th grade book talks. My name is Lisa Marie Smith, and I'm a librarian at the Vernon Area Public Library. I'm here today with my colleague Rebecca to tell you about two books we think you're really going to like. The first book is called Surface Tension by Mike Mullen. It's a contemporary thriller with a rip from the headlines feel to it. Jake is your average high schooler, focused on his girlfriend Larissa and competitive bike racing, both of which take up most of his time. He's out early riding one morning, practicing for an upcoming long distance race on what he thinks is a desolate country road when he sees something unusual. His nose picks up the very strong scent of sulfur as he's passing by a parked semi. And the last thing he sees is the semi's cab door opening right in front of him, just as his helmeted head slams into the side door. Well, now Jake ultimately wakes up in the hospital and has no memory of what's happened to him. An older woman, which he vaguely recognizes, is sitting next to him. He realizes that it's his mom. And as he's drifting in and out of consciousness that first time, he sees the room TV on. He notices the news is on, and a reporter is talking about a terrible plane crash that happened that day at a nearby airport. Seems a plane has crashed right after takeoff, killing all 150 souls on board, including a congressman from their local Indianapolis area. Well, the next time Jake wakes up, things are a little bit clearer. A girl is sitting there with him this time, and he doesn't know who she is either. She's tall and blonde and starts to talk to him when she realizes that he's awake. She explains that she's his girlfriend named Larissa and starts to chat with him. But then suddenly, she tries to kill him. Well, the nurse rushes in just in time to save him as the machines that he's hooked to all start to scream their alarms because the life is ebbing out of him. The girl rushes out of the room in all of the commotion and leaves among a sea of medical personnel. Well, as it turns out, she's not his girlfriend, who's actually an African American girl named Larissa, but she was someone sent there to kill him. Jake turns out to be the only witness to an act of terror, which actually was the thing that took down Delta Flight 117. And the group that committed the crime knows that he's the only one. What comes next is an exciting cat and mouse type thriller that has Jake running for his life after becoming the target of several assassination attempts. Unfortunately, no one, including his mother, believes him and attributes all of it to his severe head trauma that has been suffered. And the accompanied hallucinations, well, they're explained by something that happens naturally if you have a lot of head trauma. Not even the FBI, after it's determined the plane has been taken down by an act of terror. In fact, Jake himself has become a suspect in that crash because it happened so nearby at the exact same time. No one believes him except the real Larissa, that is. With her help, they try to put the pieces of that missing day back together again before he becomes their next victim. This gripping novel is told in alternating chapters between Jake and Betsy, the daughter of the head of the terrorism group and the one responsible for the first botched attempt on his life. Now, let's hear from Rebecca.
Hi everyone, it's Rebecca again, and I'm here to tell you today about Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. Spencer lives on a ruined world called Detritus that's under constant attack from mysterious aliens called the Krell. Spencer dreams of following in the footsteps of her father, a fighter pilot for the Defiant Defense Force, or DDF. In order to get accepted into the flight academy, she and her peers must take an exam to prove their worth. But Spencer, who has been preparing for the exam her entire life, has high hopes to pass, as does her longtime friend, Rig. Cobb, her father's former wingmate, sees her near-perfect score and offers her the opportunity to come train under him. At the academy, Spencer is barred from using academy facilities and quarters, so she occupies a nearby cave, where she discovers a crashed ship with an artificial intelligence computer. Spencer, with the help of Rig, begins to work on repairing the ship. And when they're eventually able to power the ship, M-Bot, they name him, they learn that the memory banks are corrupted and it remembers very little, beyond orders to lie low and not reveal itself to the public. On graduation day, the admiral of the military mobilizes all her pilots to battle the Krell for a valuable piece of fallen space salvage. While the pilots are distracted, a Krell bomber launches an attack from the opposite direction. Spencer uses a damaged fighter to assault the bomber, but is shot down again. She crashes, but Cobb brings M-Bot to her, and she uses its advanced capabilities to destroy the bomber and save the DDF. She travels with M-Bot into space, where she learns some disturbing secrets about what's really happening on Detritus. This will be a 4-book series. 2 books are out right now. Skyward is the first. Star Sight is the second. The 3rd book is expected to be published in 2021. These titles are available in print and as an ebook today with your Vernon Area Public Library card. Vernon Area card holders can put it on hold for pickup at any time on our website or via our Vernon Area Library app, or you can download the ebook on the Libby app with your Overdrive account. If you have a library card from a different library, please check with them to see if they're available. Thanks for watching.